Okay, I'm going to answer these questions from the study guide. I'm just going to do it here on this paper and go through, and you can check your answers and then take the test. Let's go through these here. Now, I'll be going through and showing, when I do the double signs and then when I, use one of the steps. So here's one, no double signs, okay, because you got to sign, number, sign, number. There's no double signs. They're one of each. One's positive, one's negative. So I'm going to actually subtract the two. Okay. And because the bigger one is negative, it is -5. I'm having to, sorry for, that's not a, I should probably write it a little bit better here. I'm looking through the camera, so I'm having to kind of gauge where I'm putting these, so I apologize for that. Here we've got no double signs. One's positive, one's negative. Oh, I'm going out of order, though. There's number 2. Well, we'll go ahead and do this one. 12 minus 6 is 6. The bigger one is positive, so it's a positive 6. Okay, so let me go over here now. We've got a double sign here, plus minus, so I can change that to a minus. Okay, and then both of them are negative, so I'm going to add the 2, and so I'm going to go ahead and just do that. 10 plus 7 is 17. They're both negative, so it's -17. Okay, we did number 3, so number 4. We've got no double signs, 2 positives, so same sign, so I add them together, and because they're both positive, it's a positive 15. And just remember, you see a question like this, you don't have to make it as more difficult. I mean, we know 8 plus 7 is 15 from Math Lab, but if you're following your rules, they're the same sign, so I add them together, and they're both positive, so it's positive. Same thing here, add them together, they're both positive, it's positive. Here we've got 1 apiece, no double signs, so I'm going to do 45 minus 9 and get 36. And because the bigger one is negative, it's a -36. Okay, so we'll just start going through. Got a double sign. They're both negative, so add them together. And it is -47. No double signs, but they're one of each. So subtract. You get 20. Bigger one's negative, so it's -20. Okay. At this point, I'm just going to, do them, and you can check. So one of each. So I subtract them, I get 16. The bigger one's positive. Okay. This one double sign, so it's 38 minus 5, which is 33. Okay. 2 double sign, change it. This one's negative. So it's the same sign, so you change it to a positive. That's the first one we've had of those. So far, the double signs have been one of each, but in this one, they're both negative, so it becomes 2 plus 2, which is 4. No double signs, but they're both negative, so add them together. One of each, so you subtract them. The bigger one's positive, but once again, we know 8 minus 7 is 1. This one becomes -8 plus 6. Got a double sign, one of each, so you subtract them. The bigger one's negative, so -2. Okay, check those. Let's flip it over. 11 minus 4, 7. 48 plus 31, which is 79. Change the double sign. Okay. 1 positive, 1 negative. You go over here to the side, subtract them. You get 23. And the bigger one's negative. It's -23. Okay. Both negative, so you add them together. Let's see. Change the double sign. Subtract them. Bigger one's positive. Okay, so I did that one. I'll slow down. -1 plus 3. So 3 minus, well, they're each different signs, so 3 minus 1 is 2. The bigger one is positive, so it's 2. This becomes negative 1 plus 40. Subtract the 2, you get 39. Bigger one's positive, so it's positive 39. Both negative, so add them together, 57, and both negative, so it's negative 57. Both negative, so add them together, you get 58. Okay. Let's see, I'm having to rest my arm here. It is sliding on me here, so sorry for the shaking here. Let's see, change the sign, double sign, and they're one of each, so subtract them. Bigger one's negative. Both positive, so add them together. Both negative, so add them together. And they're both negative. Okay, change the sign. They're both negative, so add them together. These are all the same sign, so just add them together. 17 plus 4 is 21. Okay, here, let's do this one double sign, so change that. Okay, now if you do this one first, okay, 16 minus 13, one's positive, one negative, you subtract them, so you get 3. It's a positive 3 because it's bigger than this. And you still have 3 plus 5, which is 8. Okay, this becomes, let's change the double signs first. Okay, so 2 plus 9 is 11. And then 11 minus 8 is 3. This one, let's change the double sign. They're all positive now, so we add them together. 13 plus 8 is 21. Okay, so check yours first, and then the ones on the test are smaller, but there is some double signs and some, little things to just be careful with. The numbers aren't as big, but you want to be careful with your signs, okay?